We're chilling! We're chilling with Rick. He's gonna get to the story quick. Yeah, we're chilling. Yes, we're chilling with Rick. Chilling with Rick, everybody. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the sponsors. Upscale Exotics, reptile-only specialty store that carries exotic reptiles looking for homes. They have snakes, lizards, geckos, turtles, chameleons, tarantulas, and more. It's a store of the creepy critters. With all the supplies, enclosures, and food, it's your one-stop shop, and they have knowledgeable staff located at 145 West Seneca Street in Sherrill, 315-367-5002. Games People Play, formerly Mind Games. It's a game store with so much more. They've been in business for 28 years. They have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, or Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and also sports cards. They also have retro video games and board games. Weekly events held in-store and a knowledgeable staff located at 114 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-363-2448. Whitestown Automotive, quality repairs at a good price, just up the Thruway Bridge in Westmoreland. Boogie Dad's Music, working on producing and distributing music on all platforms, and great royalty kickbacks for all performers. Oneida Carpets. Oneida Carpets, family owned and operated by Scott and Lynn White. They're both installers. They install carpet, laminate, vinyl, luxury vinyl, plank flooring, and ceramic tile. All of your flooring needs in one store. They're located at 174 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-361-9800. Big Girl Stump Removal. Do you have a stump that needs to be removed? I'm talking about a tree stump. Then call up Big Earl. He's a great guy with very fair prices, and he'll grind the stump right down to the roots. Give him a call at 315-363-5217. Papa Top. That place out there is just like Florida. It's a tropical paradise out there on that big old deck. They have obviously the outdoor deck, Adirondack chairs, picnic tables, bar stools. Grab some friends and go listen to some live music at Papa Top. Frog's Bar. Outdoor bar, picnic tables, Adirondack chairs, 2 fire pits for when fall comes. The owner, Mary, is phenomenal. She's a friend of mine. She wears the chillin' zip up proudly. And there's live music there all summer. Oneida Calet Civic Center. Upcoming events include NU Wrestling on May 27th. I'll be at that. Absolute Adele, an Adele tribute show, coming October 22nd at 3 p.m. Get your tickets for that, oneidacalet.com. Also coming on Saturday, February 24th, 2024, is Appetite for Voltage, a Guns N' Roses AC/DC tribute band. Get your tickets at oneidacalet.com. All right, on to my next guest. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chillin' with Rick. Today it is my honor and privilege. We've set this up, 7 months ago? Yep. To introduce singer, songwriter, outdoorsy person. I'm trying to make it funny. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Natalie Kurgan. She's beautiful inside and out. How are you, darling?
Good. How are you?
Good. Leave it up to me to screw up an intro.
No, it's perfect. I was thinking I'm going to add that what did you say, outdoorsy person? I'm going to change my title, my job title.
You're outdoorsy person.
Yeah.
How are you?
I am good. I am busy and
yes.
Yeah, you got a nice setup out here.
Thanks.
So I'm glad I took my I had to take Dayquil today because sinuses from the allergies.
I have that too, but nothing's bothered me yet this year.
Oh,
I'm getting lucky.
You got lucky. Maybe you're just lucky with what's growing around you, and I'm walking through fields of ragweed or something.
Well, it's definitely not hair growing around me, so I'm good there. So what's been going on?
Yeah, a lot, actually.
That's why you're here.
I'm not one of those people that says, yeah, not much. Like, no, it's much.
Yeah, it's much.
It's much. I have to think about it. Yeah.
Where are you from? I'm not going to ask born and raised anymore. That's getting old. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
That's where I grew up.
Yeah.
But I live in Rome now. I spent some time up in Potsdam, New York.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Yep.
I think I've been there a time or two.
Up in the boondocks.
Up in the boondocks.
Yep.
Don't mind me, I'm just nuts.
Just welcome to the party. Yeah, aren't we all?
I'm here to chill, man. That's what I do. So you're currently in Rome.
Yeah,
you're
we're
from
in Rome
Cleveland,
right
Ohio.
now. Yep.
What brought you out here?
School. So I finished up my education at Clarkson.
Okay.
And then I was a professor up there
Yeah.
for about 4 years.
Wow.
Well, yeah. And then my current partner, my boyfriend, he works at the AFRL in Rome
Very
right
good.
now. So then we came here. And I work remotely, so
Yeah.
no more teaching for me.
No.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. I thought you were like 23.
Okay, yeah, I'm 23. Yep.
I am now your favorite person. How old do I look, Natalie?
But don't ask me that. I'm so bad at that. I don't know.
I'm 31.
Okay.
No, I'm 46.
You're 23. Oh.
Oh. So did you come from a musical family?
No.
No.
I always wondered kind of where I came from because I'm like, where do I fit in here?
Yeah.
No, I've been a classical pianist since a young age, so they got me in piano lessons pretty young. I think I get the talent from my dad.
Yeah.
If he would bother to pick up an instrument, I think he'd be really good at it.
Yeah.
But no, it just starts and ends with me, I guess.
The guy coming tomorrow, his name's John Westcott.
I know John, of course.
Handsome John. He's a legend. He'll tell you so.
Yeah.
He's like, I got like 6 brothers and sisters. You're lucky they could play a radio.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's a fun one.
That's about me.
He's a fun one. I just think it's funny that he tells me he's a legend.
Well, I mean, you have to start it somewhere, right?
That's right.
So.
Gotta do it. So, by the way, you guys don't know, Natalie was my life coach for like 4 seconds.
I was?
You were. I was listening to all your tutorials of what you do.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
what did I say? Like, that's interesting.
You made the video. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I could do that better. I could spend my money better. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you like those. I was like, I feel like I get a lot done every year and every
Yeah.
day and stuff, and I don't know, maybe I can share my secrets to success here.
I didn't know if you knew you were my life coach, but you were for like 4 seconds.
Cool, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll add that to my resume too. 4-second life coach.
No, I paid very close attention to your videos. So you're very informative.
Oh, thanks.
That's that genius brain of yours.
Oh, I don't know. I try. We get distracted by things easily.
I know you keep looking at the trees.
Yes, that's really
You love the
nice.
trees.
Like, I do. I love the trees.
My
Do
baby
you have a
kitten
wood-
was up there.
I've got like a blue jay popping
Yes.
around up
Yeah.
there.
They're wonderful.
Yeah.
We feed the squirrels.
Oh, we do too, unintentionally.
Yeah.
Sometimes I send my dog out to like, would you go get that? And she's like, why?
I love the hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You gonna keep it like that for a while?
It's been like this for a long time.
I love it.
It started when I was a professor at Clarkson. I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to put color in my hair. So I started putting just a little just to test the waters.
Yeah.
And nobody said anything, so I put a little more. And so we're here. And during COVID, actually, I went all the way around the color wheel.
Yeah.
But I like this color the best.
That pops, man.
Yeah, it suits
Got
me.
your chilling koozie.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
almost matches your hair.
Yeah, it's close. It's pretty good.
I actually do have one that's identical. I might have to trade it out. Like, look, it matches my hair.
Everything has to match.
I can't say that.
Well, I don't know. You could dye your beard.
Yeah, I just age.
Yeah.
I'm just old. I fart dust, Natalie. Come on.
Oh no, it's a new one.
You're chilling. There's no rules. I just want people to be like, this is so embarrassing, it's fun to watch.
Oh man, that's a low bar, man. I think we can do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a natural conversation. This is how I would talk to you if we weren't on camera anyway, so
Yeah.
it's whatever. What age did you pick up the guitar and learn all that?
That was a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah. So, sorry, I have something on my face. I had some life changes a few years ago, and I ended up with a whole lot more time. And I'm an engineer, so I got my doctorate in engineering, and throughout the entire process of 8 years of schooling to get to that point, I pretty much dropped music entirely, and it killed me.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start up again, and so I bought a really crappy guitar, Rick, And I think everybody should learn on a really crappy instrument, because then when you get a nice one, it's like, this is so much easier to play. So then you're much better than you realize.
Yes.
Yeah, I just bought a crappy guitar. I learned some covers, and within 6 months I found myself in a rock band, which made me get better in a hurry.
Yeah.
And then I was hosting open mics, and it was almost, I don't know what day I started, but it was almost exactly a year ago. It was in May that I started writing my own music.
Very good.
I just got bored of covers.
Is that when Caroline was born?
Caroline was born.
God, I love that song.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry, you're going to be singing it.
Okay, Caroline was born in June, I think.
All right.
Yeah, it was one of my first songs.
I remember when it debuted, I was like, oh my God.
I'm so happy to hear that.
I'm a big fan of you, I really am.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. And we became friends over Messenger, which a lot of my folks become friends with me over Messenger.
Yeah.
So it's nice to put a face with a name. Not that I didn't know what you look like.
No, I know,
It's
right?
just to see you face to face is cool.
Yeah.
I don't have to type to you anymore. At
Yeah.
least for today.
Isn't it weird? There's so many people, like our music community is so tight, where I'm friends with people on Facebook that I've never met.
Yeah.
And when I actually go and meet them in person, I'm like, have we met before, or is it just on Facebook?
Everybody's met D-Dub.
Of course. Well, I've actually met D-Dub, but
He's a legend.
Yeah, of course.
Look at what the big things he's doing now.
I know.
He started off with pushing a shopping cart full of whatever it takes to start a show
Oh,
to
no
a bar
kidding.
and a shopping cart. And now look at him.
Yeah,
He's going to sing the national anthem at a Yankees game.
that's awesome.
I'm proud of that boy.
Yeah.
Saw him Saturday. Told him I was proud of him. Gonna buy a chillin' hat.
You're gonna write chillin' hat with all his success. Yep. Gotta represent on the Yankee Stadium.
That's right. I'm gonna buy me one of them chillin' hats.
Oh, I brought you a sticker.
I got a sticker.
That's a pic. There's a sticker in here somewhere.
This is the first.
There was a sticker. in here
Oh,
somewhere.
don't tell me you lost my sticker.
Might be in the car. I will get you a sticker. I have one in my
I'm
case.
gonna need one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a sticker. I'll put it right
I
on
don't
there,
have.
but
I don't
Natalie was
have
here.
fun merch like you've got.
Yeah. Well, I got tie-dyes and everything. It's crazy. See, but the tie-dye got created after an interview. I went up there in my house, and I'm oblivious to everything.
Okay.
And it was laying on my recliner. And I just sat down. She's like, my fiance's like, what do you think? I go, what do I think about what? You're sitting on it. So I was like, okay. So I turned it around. I said, that's cool. I haven't worn a tie-dye since my Grateful Dead shirts back in 2000 when I was
Nice.
young in hair. I go, mass produce them. Make like 5 of them.
5. Yeah.
I can't sell them to save my ass. I think I sold 1. People aren't in the tie-dyes. But
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard pushing merch.
yeah, it is very hard pushing merch.
But it's
And
good to have on hand.
when I get rid of the ties, I'm done for a while. There's nothing coming
Yeah.
from me. I'm just going to do my show and have fun.
Nice.
So, what's the process for you to write a song? Did they just come to you?
Sometimes Caroline came to me. I almost don't want to say that I wrote that song because it just came to my brain. Like, I was, as I do, I was walking in the woods with my dog,
Yeah.
and the chorus just came to me,
Yeah.
and I was like, this is catchy. And so I went home and I just wrote it up, the whole song, in like 20 minutes, because it just flowed out.
Yeah.
As other times I have to sit down and kind of think about it a little bit, but I think my best songs, they just come to me.
Yeah. Now, are you the kind of person to sit there and try to think of a rhyme for everything, or is it just...
I don't know. I don't
don't-
think so. It kind of
don't-
comes naturally.
yeah.
Some of my things rhyme a little bit, some don't.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, only if
You
it
make
makes
beautiful
sense.
music.
Thank you.
Yes. Michael Jackson used to say he can't take credit for any of his music because God did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm a big MJ fan. I say it in every episode, and I should probably stop. People are going to start calling me Michael.
Oh, no.
I don't know. It could be good or bad. So, yeah,
I think you should go by Mr. Chillin'.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mr. Chillin'. I walk into bars and support all my friends, and they're like, hey, Chillin', everybody shaking my hand. It's cool.
Yeah,
thing.
that's become your name.
Yeah,
It's pretty
Chillin'.
cool.
Justin Smithson had me change my name from Rick to Chillin'.
Oh, right, on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I did Z Show. I don't know if you're familiar with Z. He does what I do out in Utica.
Oh, okay.
You're on camera and everything out there. And it's very professional. I'm not. But that's what makes this fun.
I don't think it, I don't know, this.
That's church bells.
Oh, those are lovely
Natalie
church bells.
Kurgan is here. They're going to go on for like 5 minutes.
Well, they're pleasant. They're not like the loud booming like gate to church bells.
Yes, yeah.
That's nice.
Because I'll just sit out here and I'll listen to stories and I'm just like zoned out for a minute. I'm like, oh, well, you got to pay attention. You're chilling.
Yeah, well, this is really peaceful out here.
I love it.
Nice.
Just had a little cookout over there before you came.
Oh, nice. Cute.
You're just relaxed, aren't you?
I'm chill.
I love it. She's chill.
I just worked all day and I'm like, you know what? It's just really nice to sit out here under these trees.
It is.
It's not raining.
Yeah.
Nothing's biting me, so it's good.
When I headed over there were all kinds of bugs falling
Really?
on us. And
Oh.
yeah. I had a cat run down from a tree, this tree right here. Come to find out it's my kitten's mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you got a lot of activity over here in this corner.
And when I headed over there, it was all Lenox Ave traffic. It was interfering. And
I see.
so I moved it over here. It's a little quieter.
Nice.
So it's very peaceful out here. I dig it. So how many songs have you written?
Oh gosh.
Hundreds?
No,
Dozens?
I say I've got like 16 good songs. Good songs is the
Good songs.
operative word there.
I guarantee they're great.
They're all right. Yeah, things just keep getting in the way, like work and having to be away for a month, and
Adulting.
yeah. And then I've got a new duo in the works, so I kind of dropped everything with my music, and I'm putting everything I can into this one to get. We just needed like a set out here is 3 hours long, and
Yeah.
that's a lot of music, man. Like, you need to learn a lot of music to fill 3 hours. So.
Do you use an iPad when you do it? And
No.
no?
I should have brought my book with you. I'm old school. You can actually follow my progression through time,
Oh.
through all of my covers that I've written out, because I wrote them all out by hand.
Yeah.
And you can tell what time period it was in my life by what it's written on.
Yeah.
Because the original ones were on graph paper.
Yeah.
Because I was a professor of engineering. That's what I had.
Can't take the professor of engineering out of her.
Now I have a printer, so they're printed.
Oh.
That happened like a week ago.
Call you Natalie Fancy Pants.
I know. Yeah, so no iPad. I'm just trying to like actually learn everything. Not.
Yeah.
I'd love to not need to look at stuff, but I'm bad
That
at
would be cool.
memorizing. So.
Do you know my buddy Magdalene Rose?
Yeah, I do.
She hearted that you were coming, so I kind of figured
Yeah,
you did.
she's sweet.
She is such a sweetheart. She'll be here soon. I think in the
Nice.
next couple weeks.
Nice. We're doing a really cool gig June 3rd at Holland Patton 16 Stone.
Oh yeah, she goes there a lot.
Well, we put together this event that's an all-female performers event and all-female vendors, and there's like, you pay $25, you get ticket for a dinner and one free drink, like included in your ticket.
Yeah.
4 female performers, a small dance group that goes up and dances at some point, a raffle. Proceeds are going to YWCA,
Oh, that's awesome.
a portion of them. Yeah.
Congrats on that.
It's going to be really cool. We're calling it
yeah.
Night of the Valkyries instead of like Flight of the Valkyries.
Oh, very good.
It's going to be cool.
Hell yeah. 16 Stone, you guys rock.
Yeah, it was. Well, I had this idea way back. I'm like, somebody at work the other day called me a fountain of ideas, and I'm like, I like that, but
I agree
like,
with that.
I don't necessarily know how to implement them. So I like go running to my friends, and I'm like, you know how to do stuff.
Yeah.
What if we do this?
Yes.
So,
A fountain of ideas.
I had the idea, and then they made it happen.
Well, you got that genius brain, Natalie. You got to. I mean, it just comes in handy, right?
I think I'm a little crazy, but if you want to call it genius, we'll go with that.
Oh man. So you sit down and write. You've got quite a repertoire of originals, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Now you came out with Caroline, and what was the other one? I'm old. I can't remember.
Oh, Time Slows Down. So I have 2 singles.
Yeah.
I'm actually back in the studio tomorrow. I'm finishing up my album.
Oh,
So I got 6 songs on there. One of them's a piano instrumental.
I'm buying it.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you
So
I am.
some of them you haven't heard yet. It's gonna be a solid album.
Yeah.
And then my next project will be the duo. So we'll be writing our own stuff. Because he's a songwriter too. So
What's his name? Primo?
Brian Primo.
Brian
yeah.
Primo. You gotta find out if he's related to Sandy. Because I used to live in a trailer park and there was a Sandy Primo, and I got a Stan Primo coming to do this.
Mhm.
So I bet you he's probably related, you would think.
Well, he's related to Stan. That's his uncle.
There
yeah.
you go. I knew it.
If you
Don't
name
ask
enough,
me what gave it
If you
away.
name enough people, at some point you're going to be right.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. I know a lot of musicians. A lot. Like, oh, it's nauseating how many.
Aw.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I gotta mess with them because they mess with me. So Z shot me out today on his show. He goes, in a shout out, because we teamed up.
Nice.
Because he does
That's
this,
smart,
I do this.
yeah.
And he goes, shout out to Chillin' with the Rick, because it used to
The
be
Rick,
Chillin' with
yeah.
the Rick, because I like the rock. And Justin Smithson from Showtime is his co-host. And he goes, is it still Chillin' with the Rick? And he does this every frickin' Monday. It drives me crazy. And Justin's like, no, he's tired of pretending to be the rock, so it's just Chillin' with Rick. I'll kill them bastards. I love them both like brothers, though.
How many years have you been doing this now?
This is my fifth
Awesome.
year. Hell yeah. It came
Is
to
it
me
just
in a dream.
exploding every year?
I don't know about exploding, but I do all right. I mean, I booked 62 this year.
That's a lot.
It's insane.
That's like the entire music community in
Yeah.
this area. So you got it.
I booked it out of love.
Yeah.
I love doing this. I mean, I walk in my backyard and I chill with cool people like you.
Yeah.
Come on. Who are some of your musical influences?
Oh, Neil Young for sure. Yeah.
Harvest Moon?
Harvest Moon. The
Oh
whole
my God, I
album.
love can you do Harvest Moon?
Yes.
Will you sing Harvest Moon for me?
Today?
Do you need rehearsal for that?
I can try.
We're going to do original.
I can try.
Let's
Yeah, we
do
can
original.
focus
I don't want
that.
to put you on the spot.
I'll have to tune my guitar down. It's drop D. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I would, but.
Let's just stick to Caroline. Because that's my favorite song you do.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Yes.
so Neil Young for sure.
Yeah.
It's funny, I didn't sit down and decide to be a folk musician. I just started writing and that's what came out. So
Yeah.
I did write I have a rock song. It just accidentally,
A rock song,
it happens. Yeah. Mostly it's folk though. I've listened to all sorts of like folk rock and all kinds of rock since I was a kid with my dad.
Yeah.
Right, so Fleetwood Mac and John Denver, Neil Young, all those were just floating around in my head forever. Those are my like comfort music.
Gotcha.
So I guess it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were like a Janis Joplin kind of fan, or I don't know. I get that from you too. Maybe a hint of a vibe.
I don't dislike Janis Joplin,
Yeah,
but
she's
not
wonderful.
not
No.
one of my influences
Okay.
too much. No.
Neil Young.
Just mostly Neil Young. If I could play anything like Neil Young, just at any point before I die, I will die happy. I don't know how he writes what he writes. I'm like, I can't even learn what he writes. I'm like, how did he think of that?
Sometimes it just comes to you.
He's just an incredible guitar player.
Yeah. Caroline came to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Harvest Moon came to him.
That's true. Yeah.
Don't sell yourself
What a
short.
great album. So we were actually driving to and from Saratoga Springs yesterday.
Yeah.
And Neil Young was the soundtrack. That's usually like our going to the mountains or going camping or going hiking. That's our like CD that we play in the car. So it was nice. Like it just puts me in like, it just makes me happy.
There's nothing wrong with that. So you're a world traveler. Is that for your job, or how does that come about?
There's a reason I picked the job that I have.
Yeah.
So I work remotely. I guess I work for Siemens now, but I used to work for a startup and we just got acquired.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm fully remote. I work from home until I don't. And
Yeah.
they send me, most recently I had to go to Australia for 2 weeks and then to Thailand, and I just stopped to hang out in Japan for a week on my way back just because you can't send me to Tokyo airport and tell me not to leave it. So I had to leave it. Yeah, it's really cool. I just love traveling. So I'm like, if I can find a job where I can work from home or I'm not in an office, because
Yeah.
I need to be outside sometimes during the day.
You're out.
You can't do that in an office.
No.
So if I can do that and then find a place that'll send me places so I can explore, that'll be perfect. And
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Yeah. What kind of things did you do when you were out there?
So the software that we have, basically we take and we work with large scale manufacturers. Think like steel mills.
Yeah.
Any other large scale manufacturer, honestly. And we take data from their machines and we feed it into our software, and long story short, it tells them when they need to maintain their equipment
Okay.
rather than waiting for something to break or going on a totally planned schedule.
Yeah.
So my job is to integrate them with us. Pretty much my job is everything from the point of sale until their steady state.
Yeah.
So I have to figure out how their machines work, figure out what data they have, what data they need, how to configure it, how to transform the data, how to get it into the system, what to do once it's in there. So it's quite a process.
I'm going to have you totally take over my show.
No!
I'll be the host. You got to make this better.
Oh no. Oh no. I was thinking today I had such a nerdy moment because we're actually looking at moving to Saratoga Springs area.
Okay.
Not in it because it's like, I don't know if you've looked at Realty in recent days, but Saratoga Springs, you can put in like, I just want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Don't show me anything more than like $600,000 or like nothing shows up.
Wow.
So it's like,
We went through hell with this place.
oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, we were talking with like the realtor, and he was talking about radon and what to do if there's radon, and you put a fan, and I'm like, but what if the fan dies? I'm like, oh, I can hook it up to our app. It's like, I'll just buy a sensor.
You're a lot like my girl. She's got that mind too. Yeah, she's like, start my car on my phone. I was like, bastard. So I got to go out and actually hit the button on my car.
Well, your car's a button.
Yeah.
My car doesn't have a button. We're not there yet.
Oh, you're still with the key?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Trusty old Subi.
I dig your car.
Yeah.
I
like
love the
my
color
car.
of it, man. That's cool.
Yeah, these guys don't know. My car is like the color of my hair. This part, not
Yeah.
the top part. But you know what I like
it's all
about
underneath.
it?
All
Yeah,
right.
it's all underneath.
Oh, yeah.
But the best part about my car is I don't lose it. Like in a parking lot,
Oh, okay.
I don't just wander into a store and forget where I park because I'm like, oh, there it is. It's like there's where I used to live. Like there were 3 other people that had the same car, and it's like, oh, there goes that person. It's like we all knew each other
Yeah.
through the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live a fun life.
Try.
Hang out with you for just a minute. Just want to see what a day in the life of Natalie Kurgan. Where are we going?
Oh, geez.
You see how fun that is. You
Oh.
see what kind of trouble you get into.
I'm in trouble. Yeah. Yep, I do.
Oh. Now, do you have kids?
I have one stepdaughter
Oh, okay.
and a dog.
Yeah. And a dog.
Yep.
And a boyfriend.
Yep.
Or a husband. I don't
I don't know, whatever.
whatever it is.
We've both been married before, and we're both just like, yeah, I don't need to do that
There's
again.
no
So
need. There's no title. No
Yeah.
title needed.
we're happy.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You want to sing Caroline for me?
Surely.
Hell yeah.
And I'm sad that I don't have. So this is my new guitar.
Oh, I love it.
But my other guitar is the one that I built, but it's back with this luthier right now.
Yeah.
The luthier I built it with because
Yeah.
she needs some love. So. So just have a really gorgeous little Taylor.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so that's where my pick comes in.
There's where your pick comes in
Van Gogh
handy.
pick.
Hell yeah.
Gotta be.
Ding, 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 ding. treat.
You know what's funny?
What's funny?
Everyone thinks I'm Irish. I'm not Irish.
What are you then, Natalie?
I don't know. I'm not that.
She's like, I'm American.
I'm like Polish, Russian mostly by descent. But for some reason, you know, Spotify thinks that I might be Irish. So, because I was like, well, I've got 2 songs in there. I wonder what they group me with if I make a radio for myself.
Yeah.
All Irish music. All of it. Not a single one out of place. I'm like, well, okay. And I was playing a gig the other day, and a girl was like, are you Irish? And I'm like, no. Everybody keeps saying that.
So, Natalie, are you Irish?
Yeah. It might be.
Let's see, Ancestry.com. Hold on. That's funny.
Yeah, I thought so.
You got the hair where you could be Irish, I guess.
Blue?
Half of it. Bluish green.
I see. I was like, it's not red.
Wait, I'm thinking green of like their lawn in Ireland and that kind of stuff.
I see.
Don't pay attention. I make 0 cents sometimes. That was one of them.
No worries.
Yeah, no worries. So, anything else you got to plug? You got any upcoming dates or?
Got lots, yeah.
Lots.
Yeah.
This
so
is
as you've gathered, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I've got album coming out.
Album
I've got a
coming
brand
out.
new duo.
I'm gonna buy the album.
So my duo is called The Wandering Kind. It's
Yes.
me and Brian Primo.
Yeah.
So right now we've got an hour's worth of covers already. We've practiced like 4 times ever.
Yeah.
So we're moving fast.
Yeah.
We've got a gig at Gerber's on Friday, 8 to 11.
Okay.
We got a gig at the Bunker on Saturday. I don't remember what time. I'll post it eventually.
Yeah. I'll share your stuff.
Yeah, I got all sorts of stuff coming up. I'm moving house when we find one. That was a British thing to say. I work with a lot of British people, and these things sneak out. We're moving. We're just moving. That's what we say.
We're moving.
Yeah, just moving.
Yeah. That's how I put it here when I was leaving our tiny little apartment. We're moving.
Yeah, people get it here, but there they say we're moving house.
Oh, we're moving house.
So now that's what I say too. And when you go on vacation, it's not vacation, it's holiday.
Oh, I knew that.
But I feel like I'm losing my mind. I don't know how to spell the color gray anymore.
Is it EY or A?
One of us spells it with an E and the other spells it with an A, but I don't remember which one we are.
I always go with EY.
EY?
Yeah.
Okay. I just know we don't put a U in color. So.
No.
These Brits are messing me up.
When I read an article, it's usually wrestling, 'cause I'm a wrestling fan. You can laugh at me later. And I can tell it's written by British people because there's a U in color.
Yeah.
And so I read a lot of nonsense about wrestling. It is what it is. And there are other musicians who are diehard wrestling fans that are coming on this show. And Bill Ali is one of them.
Nice.
I don't know if you know Bill or heard of Bill.
Not yet.
Yeah,
no.
not yet.
Do you wrestle, or have you wrestled?
I've never wrestled.
No, you're just a fan.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I got pushed in lockers when I was a kid.
Oh no.
I got bullied a lot. It is what it is.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, now I'm chilling.
So wrestling would have helped. You.
Yes. Some kind of self-defense would have helped because it was a little claustrophobic in the locker.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, there's more embarrassing stories for chilling. Yes, I used to get bullied.
I think we should turn this interview around, and
Yeah.
you got to tell me more about that.
Ask me something. I'll give you one freebie.
Well, are you a musician? Have you ever
I'm
played?
not. No.
So I'm a fan of that. So you can't blame.
I'm a fan of local music.
You can't blame being a marching band as a reason to be getting put in lockers.
No.
I was in the marching band, but I'm too tall, so
Yeah.
they they couldn't put me in any lockers.
They couldn't put me in any. Well, I didn't fit very well, but they damn sure tried to slam the door on me. I was like, come on, get in there.
Oh, kids are so mean.
Oh, it's even worse now. I mean, yeah, and we're not going to go there, but
No.
yeah, there's a lot of bullies in the world.
If everybody could just stop being a dick, everything would be great. That's what my music's all about, man. Let's just get back to nature, back to ourselves.
I need this, Natalie.
Chill out.
If everybody stopped being a dick. Yes, I bow to you.
You know, when I was a professor, the last semester I taught was COVID. It was during COVID, so
Yeah.
I was all online. And so there's just me and a tablet, and I'm teaching how to analyze circuits. And I forget that there are 300 students listening to me on the other end of this thing. I'm just in a room by myself solving circuits, and who knows what I'm saying, Rick? Who knows what words are coming? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. And come to find out, at the end of term, I let the kids know that I was leaving, and one student came to me virtually and said that he has a notebook full of, like, phrases that I said, like, random, and I'm like, you gotta burn that. I don't know what's in there.
Don't be quoting me.
I don't know what comes out of my mouth.
But I agree with what you just said. Everybody quit being a dick.
Just be nice.
Check out before August. Lynn Way to love that. Stop being a dick and check out before August. And Natalie Kurgan and everybody else in the local scene. Just don't be a dick.
Just end it there.
Perfect. That's going to hit me when I'm watching my fake wrestling tonight. Don't be a dick. Natalie said
deep
so.
ad.
Yeah. I love it. This was great.
Yeah.
What an honor this was.
Well, thank you for setting this up. I'm honored to be here.
Like 7 months I've waited for this. We actually had a countdown going. 3 weeks or something. I don't know. And I was like, 1 week, Natalie. And you're like, I'm excited.
I know, we're like, well, it's coming eventually.
Hopefully you're not disappointed in this.
No, this is exactly what I expected it to be. Yeah.
I mean, I just clown around and have fun. Nobody wants a boring ass interview.
I've watched your episodes. I know. I watched John's, so I'm looking forward to watching the next one.
Yeah, his will be released on the 31st, I believe.
Nice.
I can't remember. Monster Mike has it all mapped out when I release him.
Monster Mike.
Monster Mike. He's a badass drummer.
Cool.
Yeah. So anyway, I got to thank Mike Farrar for my cool, wacky theme music, and Monster Mike for the posters and helping me run my page. I got to shout them out every episode. And
do you have to be named Mike to help out in the show?
No.
Okay.
I mean, by all means, Natalie, if you can make this any better than what it is, God love you.
I got enough issues.
I think we need a new host for Chillin', is what I think.
No, that wouldn't be chillin'.
I'm just out here being wacky. It is what it is. People are laughing and enjoying it and having a good time, so be it.
Right on.
That's all I want it to be.
Right on.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for coming, darling. I appreciate
Thank you.
it. This was fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yes.
I just feel lucky that we have like no snow and there's no rain and there's
you don't have to shovel sunshine.
Finally. Yeah.
You got a minute to hang out?
Yeah.
All right. Guys, check out Natalie Kurgan. I will be sharing anything that she posts.
Awesome. Maybe not anything.